Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining Acacia Counseling and Wellness and our Wellness and Love webinar series. The webinar came together when we at Acacia wanted to find a new way to engage the community during these unprecedented times. Mental health will always be a priority to us, and this is one way we could continue providing resources, engagement, and opportunities to share wellness and love. Today's guest is Jamiah Bennett. They'll be providing us with a low-impact full-body workout. Grab some water and a mat if you have it. This webinar will be available on our YouTube channel following the session, so please subscribe to our channel to watch more of our videos. Before we get started, we also wanted to introduce a few resources that we find valuable. Acacia is part of the Minneapolis community, and we also know that what's happening is not just affecting one city or one community, but cities and communities all over the world. If you're looking for ways to continue to help and support as the push isn't over, you can start here, but we encourage you to do some research on your end, whether it's for Minneapolis or the community that you are a part of. As a counseling company, we know that it'll take everyone's efforts to heal from trauma, process the deep-rooted racism, discrimination, and murder of our Black and Brown communities, and to demand justice. We thank everyone who's contributed and are having dialogues, including our own providers who are helping clients during this time. Lastly, if you're feeling that things are too heavy to bear right now, please use the crisis line by texting HOME to 741-741. Thank you again for joining us, and I'm happy to introduce Jamiah.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jamiah Bennett. As Kirby said, I am a group fitness instructor in Connecticut. I got my certification through AFA. I am certified in small group training, so things like high intensity interval training, strength training, a little bit of cardio and strength. I also have a spinning certification, a TRX certification, and a QueenX certification. I started my fitness journey in college. I would talk a little bit more about that later on, but I just wanted to thank you all for coming. I know there's a lot going on, as Corby mentioned, and I really hope you take this opportunity to take time for yourself and really feel good about the things that you're in control of in your body. Take this time to slow down. We're going to be doing a lot of low impact. Everything's low impact and small movements, and there's so much power in that. I know in this society, we often feel the need to be on the go a lot, but it's really healthy and really important that we take the time to slow down and find that power within us for those slow movements and those low impact movements, because they have a lot of power. So before we get started with our workout, I mentioned the background that I have earlier in group fitness, but just so you all know, I have not been in fitness for a long time. I actually never worked out or played any sports before college, and it wasn't until my friend encouraged me to go to a group fitness class at our university that got me into the fitness world. And that wasn't because of the physical benefits, although that's a plus, but I really saw the mental changes in my personal life as a result of exercising and really just moving my body in general. So that's a little bit about me. Like I said, today we're going to be doing a low impact workout, and it's going to be upper body focused, then lower body focused, and then we will go down to the ground and work on our core. The whole workout is about 30 minutes long. However, we will be on here a little bit longer so I can answer any questions that you have, and I am going to be demoing in between. With that being said, I encourage you all to just do a mental check-in to see where you're at. If you want to let me know in the comments how you're feeling. Sometimes it's early in the morning for some of you on the West Coast, midday for us. So just a quick check-in to see how you're feeling at the beginning of this workout. And then at the end, we will compare it. Another note about what's going on, if you want to pull up Spotify, my account is MiaB11, MIAHB11, and you can pull up my Spin 50 or Spin 51 playlist, and that is a playlist full of empowering songs to help you throughout this workout. All right, so I am going to get started with this workout. I'm going to move back. Madison says she's feeling good and ready to sweat. I love that. I'm going to move back. We're going to get started with a warm-up. The warm-up is going to be 5 minutes long. So just get up. We're going to get our bodies moving. I'm going to get our timer going. Also, throughout the workout, I have a natural inclination to say, how we doing, how we feeling, what's up? We're not in person, so feel free to use the chat box to do that. I will definitely be checking the chat as we go along. All right, so Get your water. If you have a blanket or mat or any form of weight, feel free to get that off to the side. You will not need that for this warm-up. We have a 5-minute warm-up on the clock. Start by moving your arms over each other, stepping side to side, giving yourself some nice big arm hugs. Also monitor that breath going in your nose, out through your mouth. We're gonna do a full body warm-up here because we have a full body workout ahead of us. All right, team, in about 5 seconds, we're going to arm circles forward in 3, 2, 1. Let this warm-up be this setting the tone for this workout. So think about a goal, right? I said that it's very important to work on these small moments and take a moment for ourselves, but you all came here for your own reasons, so keep that in mind as we get started here. Take it to the back, make sure those fingers are pointed up to the ceiling. Try going a little bit more wide here. In 5 seconds, we're going to our core. In 3, 2, 1, reach up and over. Some of you might have been dancers, so you look a lot more elegant doing this than I do, but it's a really nice stretch for the side. Nice job, team. In a few seconds, we are going to go to something called Egyptians to work that core a little bit more. In 3, 2, 1. Stretch that right arm across, twist the left, and then switch. Nice job, just going back and forth, warming up that core. We're going to our hips in 5, 3, 2, 1. We have hip abductors here, bringing the knee from the inside of our body out. Keep that foot on the ground planted firmly. Imagine like you're pushing the ground beneath you away. Opening up those hips here. Keep those toes pointed forward. Try to keep your hips forward as well. All right, in 5 seconds, we're going in the other direction with hip adductors, adding it back into our body in 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee from the outside in. When we do abductors, it's taking it away. When we do abductors, it's bringing it back in. Still warming up those hips. Nice job, team. A few more seconds here, and then we work on our quads. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Grab one foot, bring it up, and then switch. With our warm-up, we want to keep things static, so we want to stay moving every few seconds. We aren't holding anything for too long. Keep those knees close together. Again, setting the tone for the workout, setting the tone for the rest of the day. Nice job. We're going to go to our hamstrings here. I'm going to turn to the side, point one foot up, toes to the side to the ceiling, scoop from the side up to the ceiling, and switch feet. Some people call these ice cream scoops. Some call them elephants. One of my friends called them scoop the chickens. Whatever you want to call it. We're stretching out the hamstrings to the back of our legs. A few more here. That heart rate is starting to go up. All right, we're gonna do something called toy soldier where we combine everything we just did. Rotate that right arm, kick the left foot up. We aren't concerned about height here. We just want to feel the stretch along the back of our legs. Really rotate that shoulder. All right, in 10 seconds, we go back to those arm hugs like we started off with. In 3, 2, 1, step side to side. As you can see, we didn't really do jumping jacks or a lot of cardio in that warm-up. That's because all of our exercises are strength-based today. 15 more seconds here, and then we grab water. Still monitoring that breath. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, team. Grab a sip of water. Your body should be warm. Your heart rate should be up. All right, so I'm going to explain the workout that we have ahead of us. Each section is about 10 minutes long. I'm just checking out our comments here. Feeling pumped. Love that, Alexis. So each section is 10 minutes long. We have 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off, 30 on, 15 off, 30 on, 15 off. Then we add 15 more seconds. So it's 45 on, 20 off, 20-ish off, half the time. And we keep doing that until we work up to a minute on, 30 off. This part is upper body focused. So what we are going to be doing, I'm just getting the timer. 3 exercises, okay? So we're going to start with a bicep curl. Typically, when we see bicep curls, we see weights in our hands, shoulders down and back, slight bend in the knees, core is engaged, bringing that belly button to the spine. We start midway, and we come up. We do not need weights to do this, though. You can keep your hands to the side, palms facing up, really feel, pretend like you have weight in your hand, go against the air, and use that as your weight. When you really think about it, you can feel that resistance going up. It's completely up to you, whichever version you want. Second exercise, we have elbow clips or claps. So our arms are out to the side, 90-degree angles. We come in, again, squeezing those biceps, those muscles, engaging that back here and coming together. If you want to use weights, you hold them here, and then you come in, okay? Keep those shoulder blades down. Lastly, we're going to be doing W extensions. It might look a little similar to lat pull downs. Reach up to the sky, come down, stop at 90 degrees. Again, really feeling that resistance, keeping those shoulders down. We don't want to see the tension. We want to keep our shoulders down and back. All right? So we are going to get started with those 3 exercises. I'm here with you the whole time. Again, mind over matter. Think about why you came. Think about the importance of slowing down and moving your body. We're starting in 3, 2, 1 with those bicep curls here. Again, feet are shoulder width apart. Slight bend in those knees. Drop the shoulders. Bring that belly button to your spine. And we have 10 seconds here. Really focus on getting that form down for this first round. In 3, 2, 1. All right, shake it out. We are going to those elbow claps and 10 seconds. Again, really this first round, get that form down. We can worry about reps later. We're starting it up in 3, 2, 1. Bringing those elbows together. What I really like about low impact exercises, body weight exercises, is that you can do them anywhere. A lot of us are sitting at the computer screens these days, taking in a lot of news, doing a lot of work. We can take a quick break and do these exercises wherever we're at. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out here. We have those lat pull downs or those W extensions, whichever you prefer to call them. Again, 30 seconds. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Come up, drop to a 90-degree. Nice job, team. Squeeze those muscles. Show yourself your strength. You came here for a reason. 15 seconds. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Check it out. As I said, we're increasing that time, so we're doing those 3 exercises again, this time 45 seconds each. If you want to challenge yourself, see how many reps you get this round, and try to increase it when we get to that minute round. In 3, 2, 1. Bicep curls here. Again, keep those elbows close to the body. If you want to increase that challenge, feel free to grab your weights, whether it's a dumbbell, soup cans, whichever you have on hand. Watch that breath, keep those wrists straight. Shoulders are down. 10 seconds here. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Remember, we are burning out each part of our body before we move on to the next, so give it all you've got. This is the only time we're really going to be working that upper body. And 10 seconds, we go to those claps with our elbows, really squeezing those muscles, engaging that back. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. With each movement, you get stronger. You're already 1% stronger because of the work that you've done already. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Remind yourself of that goal. Really feel that resistance if you're using your body weight. There's so much strength and so much power in your body. 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out again. You probably feel that upper body. We're going to do those lat pull downs for a minute. I'm sorry, 45. We're working our way up to a minute. During this time, during these rests, I encourage you to step side to side, keep that body moving a little bit so that the heart rate doesn't drop too fast. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, keep those shoulders down and back. We can really get a good workout in without jumping around a lot, getting our heart rate up really high, even though that's great too. I love those workouts as well. But again, there's so much power in these movements, really working that muscular endurance. In 10 seconds, we shake it out. Looking at our timer, we have 3, 2, 1. All right, team, the longest interval yet. We have a minute on the clock for each exercise. Your arms are probably feeling it. Your upper body is probably feeling it. Really take it one by one. You've done these before. We can do it again for this time. Keep in mind, you know your body better than I do. Take breaks as it asks for it. In 3, 2, 1. Bicep curls here. There is a difference in challenging our body and overexerting it, and challenging our body as it's needed and as it asks for. So please take breaks as your body needs. Also, while you're doing these, you can walk around. Sometimes I literally walk around the house doing these, having a break. Nice job, team. We have less than 30 seconds. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. In 10 seconds, we have that 30-second break. Let's work for it. In 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds for a rest. Please grab water as you need as well. I will give water breaks after each section, but during these rests, you can definitely grab water. 2 more upper body movements. We get started with those claps in 10 seconds. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Bring those elbows back. Again, coming to your shoulders. We don't want to go too far back. Coming together. If you feel an arch in your back, tilt your pelvis under a little bit to avoid having that arch. Come back, engage those shoulders, and then bring it together in front of your face. Nice job, team. Keep it up. I can't see you, but I know you're here and you're working. If you're still watching this, mind over matter, showing yourself what you got. We have less than 30. Nice job. From last time doing these today, we have 5, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. 30 seconds, and then we have our last minute on of upper body work. Shake it out. Feel free to stretch across your body. If we do these stretches, avoid grabbing right at the elbow. We want to hold right above or below. 10 seconds. And 5, 3, 2, 1. Feet shoulder width apart. Slight bend in those knees. Belly button goes to the spine, but we still watch that breath. Keeping those shoulders down and tucked. In through the nose, out through the mouth. We've mastered the form. Now we're trying to get as many reps in as we can in 30 seconds without rushing that pace or compromising that form. So watching that breath, thinking about how much stronger you've already gotten. 10 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. First round is done. Shake it out. I'm going to come over here, check to see how we're doing. Let me know in the comments. Love the playlist, love that. Yeah, that playlist I created for 2 of my spin classes around Valentine's Day. Obviously, it's a holiday to celebrate love and all of that, so I really wanted to encourage self-love in my classes during that time, which is what I want you all to do here today as well. The next part that we have is lower body. We're going to be doing calf raises, forward lunges, and then we're also going to be doing body weight good mornings. I will explain what that means. The timing is going to be the same as it was for upper body. All right, so I'm going to move back some. Hopefully you can still see me. With these calf raises, I'm gonna go over here. We're going up onto the ball of our feet, holding for about 2 to 3 seconds, and then coming down. All right, let me actually turn this down a little bit so you can see my feet some. So we wanna go on the ball of our feet, come up, hold for a few seconds, and then come back down. That's what we are doing the whole time. Then we have forward lunges. So left foot stays on, reverse lunges. I think I said forward earlier. We're going reverse. Left foot is in front, right foot comes back. When your left foot is forward, we want to make sure that knee stays stacked on top of the ankle and that your feet stay firmly planted on the ground. The knee is also behind the toes. When we come up, that weight should be in the heel, and then we switch. Again, knee behind the toes, and come up, all right? And then after that, we have good mornings. So what that means is our hands are above our head, our feet are about hip width apart, we're coming down, hinging at the hips. Imagine there's a table beneath us. Feel that stretch in the hamstrings, and then we come back up, slight bend in the knees. All right, you're going to feel that in your hamstrings. Those are our 3 exercises. We are going to get started with them in about 10 seconds. Feel free to grab some water. Another 10-minute block is coming up. All right. So 30 seconds are on the clock in 3, 2, 1. We are starting with those calf raises here. Squeezing at the top, holding for about 2 to 3 seconds, and coming down. We should feel it in our calves, the lower part of our legs. Trust me, when we get to that minute round, we're really going to feel it. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we have those 15 seconds off. Getting ready for those lunges. Again, keeping the knees behind the toes. Weight is in the front foot. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Reverse lunges. I don't know why I keep saying forward. Nice job stepping that foot back. This is also a test of balance. When you come up, feel your quads work. Again, knee is stacked over that ankle. We also want to keep our core engaged here. We have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Going to those good mornings, working those hamstrings in 10. Again, mastering that form in this first round. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We are about hip width apart. Going down slowly, squeezing the glute till we come to the top. Imagine that table in front of you. Feel that pull, but not too much in those hamstrings. We don't want to injure ourselves. 5, 3, 2, 1. Take a break here. Now we just increase by 15 seconds. Nice job, team. Your body is so strong. Give it all you got in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go with those calf raises. I like to keep my hands on my hips with them sometimes. If you want to incorporate your weight here, I forgot to mention this, hold it at your chest. And that increases the weight. Engage that core, bring that belly button to spine. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 10 seconds, use that strength. 3, 2, 1. All right, for those lunges, if we have a weight, we can hold it at our chest as well. Completely up to you. We are getting started in 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Step it back and bring it forward. Again, take it at your own pace. You know your body best. 90-degree angle in those legs. If you lose your balance, that's okay. It happens. Nice job. Remember that weight is in your front foot. In 5, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to put my weight down for the good mornings. We are working every part of our leg here, lower body, including those glutes. We're getting ready in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Feet hip width apart. Slight bend in those knees. Push those hips back to the back wall. Really take your time and think about the movement. Think about the muscle that you are working. Take it nice and slow. You are strong. Each and every movement is building our strength, physically and mentally. So keep that in mind as we're working. 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, team. That minute block is coming up. I feel it in my legs. We're definitely going to feel it after this. 10 more seconds. Again, Those small movements are sometimes the most challenging or where we feel it the most. So keep that in mind whenever you want to break. You could do these in your day. 3, 2, 1. Calf raises here. For a minute. Remember, you can add that weight if you choose. Show yourselves what you've got, team. All that strength, all that power within your body. If you would like an extra challenge, you can even try to hold this calf raise for the remaining 30 seconds, completely up to you. I like to give options so that you can choose which works best for you and your body. Nice job, 15 seconds. Feel those calves work. 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, team. Shake it out. Wake those legs up if you need. We have 25 seconds before we do reverse lunges for the last time. Again, grab water as your body asks for it. Another reason I really like low impact workouts is because I tend to really notice my body and what it needs and what it's asking for more because I'm slower with my movements. So that's another thing to note as well. We're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1. A minute on the clock. When that right foot goes back, the right hand comes up. Same thing for the other side. Nice job keeping those knees behind the toes. Super important. Lift off that front foot. Weight is in the heel of that front foot. Squeezing those glutes. Keep that chest held high. Look at whatever is in front of you. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Last minute coming up with those good mornings. And 25 seconds. Again, feel free to shake it out, stretch it out. I literally do like mini dance moves in the middle of my workouts, even when I'm like at my school's gym. Have fun with it and embrace all that you are doing. We're going to get started in about 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Spread those feet hip width apart. Let's work those hamstrings. Try to match your breath with the movement. For me, I'm inhaling on the way down, exhaling on the way up. Maybe it's the reverse for you, depending on your breath. Keep that back straight as we go down. Trying to get parallel to the floor with that upper body. 10 seconds here. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice job with that lower body section. Again, grab some water. Last part that we are going to do is the core on the floor. So if you have a mat or a blanket or anything like that and you want to get comfortable, this is the time to grab it and set yourself up. I'm going to put mine here. See if you can see that. I'll turn this down some. Oh yeah, it looks like you're feeling good in the comments. I love that. All right, I'm just gonna make sure this camera, there we go. All right, so for the lower body, again, working all parts of our lower body. Back is on the ground. Our first exercise is a sit-up. I like to use my hands and have them back here. And when I come up, they're up to the sky. Now with this, we want to make sure our belly button is coming to our spine, engaging that breath still. Our feet are on the floor. Use that core for momentum to pull yourself up instead of that momentum itself. It should really be the core doing the work here. Now, if you have a weight, which mine is over here, and you want to incorporate that weight into the sit-up, feel free to use your weight above your chest, still using that core and bringing it to the up to the ceiling. All right, so that's our first exercise. That's going to work out our upper core. For our lower core, crossing those legs, we have reverse crunches, driving the knees to your chest, and with a little lift and coming back down. If that feels uncomfortable, you can work your lower core with scissors as well, making sure your back is always connected to the ground, bringing that belly button to spine, which means down here might not work for you. If your back comes off the ground, you're that low, raise your legs. It's okay. It's better form and it's better for your body. Always make sure there's a connection between the ground and the floor. Right? So we have reverse crunches here, but if you prefer to do the scissors, feel free to do that. Last exercise, we're going to work the side of our core, our obliques, with some Russian twists. So we're going from side to side. You can lift your feet off the ground if you please. You do not have to. If you have a weight, you can hold your weight and go side to side. All right, so those are our 3 exercises for this round. I'm bringing our timer over here this time. Again, grab some water. If you choose, we are going to get started in about 5 seconds with those sit-ups. We're really going to feel it with this round. This is where that mental capacity and that mindset come in play. Really push yourself to a point that's challenging, but not too far. Take a break as your body asks for it. We're going to get started with those sit-ups in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, remember that belly button goes to the spine. Those feet are on the ground. Focus on that form here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Match your breath with the movement. We have 5, 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds off. During these breaks, if you want to drive your knees into your chest and roll around a bit for a break, feel free to do so. We're going to start with those reverse crunches in 3, 2, here we go. Working that lower core here. Your hands are to the side of you. On the ground, imagine you're pushing the floor away. We just worked our upper core. Now that lower core is being fired up. 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm driving those knees. I'm rolling around for a little rest. Getting ready for those Russian twists. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go side to side. Try to keep that chest up. Working those obliques. You've already made it through more than half of the workout. We only have 8 minutes of it left. Do not give up on yourself now. 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going back to those sit-ups. Again, if you have weight on hand and you want to increase that challenge this round, maybe this is where you bring that weight in. We are starting in 5 seconds, 45 seconds on the clock. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I am inhaling on the way down, exhaling on the way up. Again, do what works for you in your body. You are strong. And you're going to be even stronger because you're giving yourself some time for you today. 20 seconds. 10. 3, 2, 1. Our rests are also getting longer, so we have more time to hug those knees in. And we also now have time to go into a child's pose, which looks like this, reaching the fingers forward to stretch out that core if it works for you. In 5 seconds, we start those reverse lunges. Reverse crunches. 3, 2, 1. I'm still trying to work lower body here, I guess. Again, take your time with it. Remember the option of doing scissors, making sure your back is connected to the ground. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Reminding yourself of your goal. Ten seconds left here. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to roll ourselves up after this rest and work our obliques. Earlier, we're working all parts of our core in this round. So listen to what it's telling you, what breaks, and what variation of each exercises you need to choose. 3, 2, 1, side to side. I will tell you when it is halfway. Maybe that's when we want to lift our feet. Maybe that's when we want to put our feet down. Still keeping that movement, still twisting, working those obliques. All right, so we're about halfway here. Your challenge, a lot of times we might think we can't do something, and then we do it, and we're like, oh yeah, feels good to challenge ourselves and see ourselves succeed. In 5, 3, 2. All right, minute on the clock. We have less than 5 minutes of work left. Show yourself what you got. Make yourself proud. Remember, every single movement gets us that much stronger, physically and mentally. We're starting with those sit-ups in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. A minute on the clock. Remember, take it rep by rep. Make that connection with the ground. We are halfway through these sit-ups. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Imagine your favorite thing at the top of this hill that we are climbing up. When we reach our hands up, we're reaching to grab that favorite thing. We're working for it. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds off. Take whatever rest you need. That might mean grabbing a sip of water. That might mean hugging our knees. Or that might mean child's pose. In 10 seconds, we do those reverse crunches or those scissor kicks, working our lower core. In 3, 2, 1. Imagine a string is pulling the intersection of your feet where they're crossed to your belly button if you are doing the reverse crunches. If you are doing the scissor kicks, again, engaging that core belly button to spine. One foot comes up as the other comes down. Imagine a string pulling one set of toes up before the other. We're more than halfway. Bringing those hands to the ground. Watching that breath. I sound like a broken record when I say that, but it's so important. Sometimes we need to hold our breath and we don't even realize it. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds off, and we have our very last minute of our workout. How much work are we going to put in? If we have not achieved that goal, this is where we do, this is where we bring it home. Remember, this workout is setting the tone for the rest of our day. We are getting ready to start in 10 seconds. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Who are we doing it for? What is this going to do for us? Working those obliques, trying to touch the ground on each side if we can. Again, we aren't worried about speed here at all during this workout. We really just want to engage those muscles. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Ending just as strong, if not stronger, than how we finished, or how we started. Well, I'm really mixing up my words today. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, team. I've done that in some of my classes before, and the looks that I get, it's so funny, and then we just joke about it at the end. You crushed that. Give yourselves a round of applause. We are going to cool it down here. So we're going to start with our core, going into that child's pose. Feet behind us, reaching in front of us, stretching out that core, leaving our heads down. Hold it for a few seconds. Nice job. All right, we're going to slowly come up to a tabletop position, shoulders over those wrists, and then we're going to step our left foot forward, right foot forward into a squat and stand up. All right. Now, we are going to go with our lower body. Left foot is on the ground. I'm going to kick this back some. Left foot is on the ground. Right foot comes up. If we need to hold onto a wall, we put this up some. If we need to hold onto a wall, feel free to do it as we stretch out our quads. Knees are nice and close together. Hips come forward for a deeper quad stretch. Nice job. Switch sides. Right foot is on the ground, left foot is up, knees close together. Again, you can hold a wall. Fun fact, if you hold your opposite ear, that's supposed to help too. Push those hips forward. Nice job. All right, that left foot's going to come out, just like we did in that warm-up where we scoop those chickens. That left foot comes out. Hold it this time, leaning forward, trying to grab your toes if you can. It's okay if you cannot, stretching out those hamstrings. We're just reaching as far as we can. Nice job. Switch sides. Our warm-up was static. We kept moving. Dynamic. I might have said static earlier. Dynamic, so we kept moving. Our cool down, we want it to be static, so we hold each position for a little bit longer. Bring that right foot across the left, reach that right hand up and over. Again, we are holding this position instead of moving it side to side. Stretching out those obliques. Switch sides, left over right, left hand comes up and over. Nice job. Bring that right hand across your chest, drop the shoulder, hold below or above the elbow. Feel free to twist out that wrist. We didn't really do any wrist work with planks or anything like that, but we still want to twist it out. If it's tight, we just want to be mindful of that in our future workouts and what we're doing throughout our day. Switch sides. Again, holding above or below the elbow, drop the shoulder. All right, we're gonna take 3 big deep breaths, inhaling through the nose as if you're smelling a beautiful rose, exhaling through the mouth as if you are blowing out a candle in 3, 2, 1. 2 more. Last one here, biggest one yet. Most importantly, give yourselves a round of applause. Virtual high fives for you. You crushed that workout. I hope you had fun. If we have a question or two, I can definitely take them. And then we will close it out. Also, let me know how you're feeling in the comments. I missed the being in the same room as you all, but it's okay. We can make this work in the comment section. Again, if you have a question or two, we can take them now. Yes, I love the virtual high fives. Love what I'm seeing. Thank you. Yeah, that happens. Having a workout plan and things not working out the way we can, but that's okay too. Give yourselves breaks. If you fall off, that's okay. Give yourself time to pop back on and really just treat your body well. You got to listen to your body and take breaks sometimes. Super, super important. I really hope you're feeling better even after getting that bit of movement in. Remember, it's important to take time to slow it down. Those slow movements sometimes make the biggest difference in our day-to-day lives as well. You all crushed it. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you so much, Jamiah, for joining us today. I was in my office getting a workout as well. So we really appreciate you joining us. We appreciate everyone who came out, who got a workout. And just a reminder that this video will be available after this webinar on our YouTube channel. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you'd like to see more videos. We're hoping to start a series with some of our providers and have them answering questions and common myths and things like that. You can also check out Jamiah at jamiahbennett.com. So the link is in the chat there, but you can check Jamiah out. She also has a podcast called Expect the Unexpected, which I'm about to drop the link in the chat as well. So please check out that podcast and follow Jamiah on Twitter and on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram if you'd like at Acacia_CW. But if you have anything else, please put it in the comments. If not, once again, thank you so much for joining us today.